Hello, friends. Okay, it did it again where it says, "Oh, you're live," and then it says, it gives me like a pop-up thing. Okay, wait, this is like a lot right here. I'm in my daughter's room, and yeah, let me just see. Say hi when you hop on. I have the chat turned on this time. Last time I had it set really wonky, and so some of you could comment and some of you couldn't. And I also I don't think I can see. All right. I don't understand what's happening. Okay. Wait. Hold on a minute. I got to share a link with you guys. Please hold. Copy. And then I'm going to put it here. Okay. I hope you guys have had a better day than the Dodgers. Yeah, because they are not having a good day. And I had to pop downstairs for a second and it's gotten worse. And so I'm just looking away. I'm looking away. I have water in here, but I should have something stronger. Miss Laura, hello. Stacy, hi. Well, hi, Kathy's here. We have a few of the Golden Girls here. How are you? What's been going on? Is it fallish where you are? Not here. Sweating like a sinner in church. Oh, so anyways, but I'm excited to be here with you guys and to get into a Thursday rhythm. So yeah, I know those Dodgers. Listen, we're talking. Well, we can talk about whatever you guys want. Whenever I do these Thursday lives, it's wide open. We can talk about whatever you want. But we're going to start with skincare, okay? Because today was a high of 75. See, you're on a cooling trend. We're supposed to get around there next week, but I think it's false fall. It's our first false fall. And then I hope, I don't want to speak it into existence, but in the past, we've had false fall. Then we go into, oh, you think I was kidding? I was just kidding, and then we get into, upper 90s again. So here's hoping. We had a very, very cool summer up until the last couple of weeks, which I have loved. I have a basket of tricks to talk about. I happen to know because Miss Kathy shared this with me. And y'all are welcome to do this too, by the way. You can always message me or comment in the chat and I'll write it down. I got my new little notebook. Oh, and look what it does. It's the right. I was editing some videos today and I had to ask my chat GPT boyfriend, how do I flip it? Because I was holding up products and it was backwards. It was driving me nuts. So I had a run to TJ Maxx the other day and why do I love Hello Kitty so much? I don't know. So, Stacy, you're moment of silence for Miss Stacy. She's in Tucson, Arizona. What is this fall you speak of? No. You're like us in the sense that we have our winter is really fall, right? For like the rest of the world. Yeah. Okay. So Miss Kathy and I have been discussing skincare. I have been on a mission. If you're new here, I was doing great with my skincare and all my makeup. And you get in your 40s and even up until just maybe, I don't even know. But I'm mid 50s now. And I'm using stuff and everything's working. It's great. Oh, this is great. And I had all these options of products to use. And then suddenly my skin started completely freaking out. It just dry as dry could be. And I was layering serums. I was layering moisturizers. I was using masks. I was doing all the things and I was barely keeping up with it. And I mean, barely keeping up with it. But then my makeup started being weird. And all of a sudden I started getting makeup settling in my pores. I've been in the makeup business for over 20 years now. And I know if it's settling in my pores, it's really a skincare issue more than a makeup issue. Some of it could be makeup, but more than a makeup issue, it's skincare issue, right? Miss Sharon, how are you? It felt like spackle. Fake fall here in Tennessee. Oh my gosh. Well, enjoy it. So that put me down a rabbit hole, and I was starting to like insert different serums and things. I'm going to start here and tell you guys about this one serum. And I put this on my link tree. So in the description, if you click on my link tree, not quite everything I'm going to talk about, because I just have been busy editing videos today. I'm having to learn to edit. It's not my favorite. Okay. So enjoy the comedy as I try to be the content creator and the editor. And sometimes I do. And then sometimes towards the end of the video, I'm like, screw it. I don't care. I can't be bothered. This is what it is. Okay. Okay. So this is one of the first, and I have to figure out what all's in here because I want to tell you. When I went down the rabbit hole of looking for serum supplementation, I still was using all my original serums I was using. I was adding stuff in. I was using 4 or 5 serums a night. Okay. And I was getting some results, but also I'm like, first of all, this is getting so expensive. And I'm almost to the point of can't be bothered. Almost. Okay. So I was using, and I'm probably going to butcher the name, Agiraline. Agiraline. Have you guys ever heard of that? Okay. So Agiraline, I was using Matrixyl 3000, and I was using copper peptides, all in 3 different products. So I found a product that is actually really good. It might be Korean. I don't even know. No, manufactured in the US. So I don't think it is. And I have a link. It's in my link tree for you to find. I mean, I get a whopping 2% on this, so it's like not even a whoop. You can go to maylove.com also if you want to look at all the other products that they have available. It's fine. Listen, we got to help each other out here, okay? So this is it. It's called Maylove Peptide Squad. It's a collagen renewal serum. This has Agiraline, Matrixyl 3000, and it has the copper peptides in it. But let me tell you, I think it's the Agiraline. Hold on. Okay, get this. Agiraline is a neurotransmitter inhibiting peptide that relaxes facial muscles to reduce expression lines. You could have, I don't even have a metaphor for how deep the crevasse was between these brows. And I just use it at night. I don't use it in the morning. I could. I don't know why I don't use, you know why I don't use it at night? I do know why. Because I have 3, 4, 5 other ones that I was using during the day. But I'm telling you right now, what I really want to do, what my intention is tonight, is to give you guys like my top movers and shakers that I have found, and to go through, because Kathy's like, okay, I got questions about, I need like a cleanser and I need a da-da-da-da. Okay. So we'll just kind of go through, and I'll just give you some of my thoughts, and then you guys can decide what you want to try on your own. But this is called Peptide Squad. How much is it? This kept selling out to the point that I had to subscribe to it to even get on the list, but now it's fine. I think they're all caught up now. Okay. Boosts collagen production, increases skin firmness, softens fine lines and wrinkles. I'm telling you, that's what that. So they say that it is a neurotransmitter inhibitor like Botox. So it's not Botox. Obviously, it's not going into the, doesn't get the deep whatever. But it does tell these guys over here, like, calm down, or wherever you want to put it. Calm down. Calm down. Nothing makes me feel more Gen X than getting super frustrated with editing. It is more trouble than it's worth. So thank you for saying that, Stacy, and thank you for understanding when you watch my videos and it's just to the point where you're like, what is she doing? Why didn't she cut that out? Oh, we're at the end of that 30-minute video. She's done. She's done. She's had it. And that's the truth of it. Okay? So this is like 40, it's the same price if you subscribe as if you don't, $47.95. And the subscription is like every 2 months, and that's about right. In fact, I ended up having this is like a brand new one, but my subscription was gonna go through and I just like postponed it. But then if I need it sooner, I'll go get it. But it's and it's a woman-owned business. Okay, so it says use AM and or PM, apply face, neck, and chest, massage in, and then moisturize. If only it was that simple for me. But anyways, I do love this. They do make a few other serums. I tried them a long time ago. I think I've tried their vitamin C. I mean, I've liked everything that I've gotten from this company. Okay, but anyway, and it's blue. It's blue. Shape you. Sorry, everything is a Taylor Swift lyric to me. Okay. Okay. Why is it blue? I don't know. Do your research. I can't be bothered. I don't know. Okay. Now, I'm going to talk about, okay, here's what. It is very important to keep our skin clean because here's what I learned about the big pores. The pores are not clogged. They're just full. And if you've watched my video, I published a video on Monday about large pores. I talk about that. I talk about the, where do I have it? Hold on, somewhere in here. I talk about Paula's Choice and how I got the minis of these. These are the regular size. I got the minis of these. These are liquid exfoliators. These changed my skin. There's also one by Glow. What's the watermelon one? Glow something. It's that, you know what it is. You've seen it. The watermelon glow recipe, watermelon glow. That is it's got kind of I think it's a mixture of kind of these two a little bit. These are intense. This feels like medicine. Okay. On my face, my opinion. These are for entertainment purposes only. I don't know if the FTC is watching. I don't know. But liquid exfoliators, oh, that's weird because I'm holding it in this hand, but it's showing up because it flipped it for me. So the light gray one is more of a lighter exfoliation, but it's still, it's time released, 8% AHA. Okay, yeah, no, this seriously is comes to play. But this dude, the BHA, Bad Mama Jamma, I use him at night, only like 2 nights a week. Okay, maybe 3, but be very careful. It's just a liquid that you pour it in your hands, okay? So I have a whole video and I talk about this. Which do I like, Paula or Glow Recipe? Okay, Laura, I already had Glow Recipe and I refuse to waste anything. I think that the Glow Recipe does a fantastic job. I did notice a difference in it, like shrinking my pores and all of that. It feels a little more gentle for me. It feels a little more gentle than these. But I have extremely sensitive skin. Okay, so when I say gentle, I don't mean that these are harsh. I mean, this guy, again, you should just start out using him like twice a week. But this you can use twice a day if you wanted to. And this also reverses a compromised skin barrier because in my journey, and everybody's talking about, oh, you got to have retinol, you got to have retinol. And I understand that. I tried a couple different ones, and my skin got redder and redder and redder because I was using it was going too strong. I thought if a little was more, a lot was, you know what I mean? If the percentages, and I don't remember the exact percentages, but it was too high. I need like a low, 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 low. So if you are having like flaky skin, fine lines and wrinkles, like dehydrated looking, like you're just like, I gotta get this layer, these dead skin cell layers, like we gotta go deep. That's what a retinol's for really removing those dead skin cells. But what happens if you use a product that's too harsh, if you jump into retinols with both feet, like I am known to do with pretty much everything in my life, um, it's gonna it's gonna cause the very problem you're trying to correct. You have sensitive too. Yeah. Okay. So you know what? So you're just about finished with the glow recipe. I would go ahead and get these because like I said, I'm very sensitive too, but I feel like these are a little more, I feel like they worked a little bit better than the glow recipe. I'm gonna have, and that's a good question too to like, and you can do this on your own too. Just go to the Sephora website. Um, you can click and just kind of see what think the glow recipe might have some other things in it that these don't because these are pretty specific. But I am surprised this reverses a compromised skin barrier. So that's what that retinol did to me. I went too far. And then my skin was getting redder and redder. And then, like, at first, I'm like, oh no, it looks really glowy. And then all of a sudden, I started having the same problems that I was trying to correct. That's crap. You know what? That's like when you're a teenager and you're tired and your mom tells you, "Oh, you just slept too long on a Saturday." Or like when you finally get a break from the baby when the baby's little and you sleep and then you wake up and you're tired and they're like, "Oh, you slept too long." I call bullshit on that. That is not even nice. Like that shouldn't even be a thing. Anyways. Yeah, I think it's more oomph, right? Oh, Kathy has a regimen. Dark one is for Sunday and Thursday. I do like that idea. Okay. Yes, and Kathy can vouch too because she was it was so weird. Right before I was gonna announce to everybody that I was gonna be reviewing retail products, um, that, had worked for me and with my whole skincare journey, whatever. Kathy messages me and she had the exact same question that I had, that I had just recorded a video that I hadn't uploaded yet. I think that was like 3 weeks ago, wasn't it? Or more. Anyways, you can buy minis of these. They come in a 2-pack mini. Look in my link tree, and I have the minis tagged in Sephora. They're in the little oh, do you have Sephora? They'll have it at they'll probably have it at Ulta too, because I know you're in Canada. Patches, right? Exactly. Patches. You're gonna get dry patches and big pores. Like what the hell? All right. So that's the so then I was on this journey of now I got to repair my skin barrier. My goodness. That takes a while and is not easy to do. So, let's begin with, unless I get off on another tangent, but let's just kind of start from the very beginning of a skincare routine, okay? So, y'all have, I'm sure at this point, heard of, oh, good, 3 weeks ago, and I see such a huge difference. Woohoo! Oh, you do have Sephora. Okay, great, Laura. It's just Target, right? That you don't have. Do you guys have Walmart? But you have drugstores. So our drugstore products you could get there. I'm getting dry patches and big pores. Michelle, sweetheart, you came to the right place. I have a whole video on it, but also stick with us because this Sloan, hi, good to see you. Paula's Choice. They come in minis. It's a 2-pack, or it's like in a little 2-pack box. Click my link tree link. There, it's in there. They will shrink your pores. It's like magic. It's like magic because our pores are full. It's gross, but clean them out, then they will shrink up. I had like, okay, there's like a little, it's like, can you see that? It's kind of looks like a mole or whatever. I had another one that was starting and then another one over here. I started using these. That it was like a clogged port or something. So there's hope for this guy because I went to the dermatologist even. She's like, "Oh no, that's like a mole." I'm all, I don't think it is. We'll see. You know what? Paula will tell you if it is or not. Okay. So if you've, and I know most of you in here, so I know you guys all have your skincare routines, but if somebody's watching that doesn't have a skincare routine, you're like, I don't even know where to start. The first place you start with is removing your makeup every night before you go to bed. Okay. Every Miss Mary Kay, God rest her soul, said for every night you go to bed without cleaning your face, it ages you 1 week, 7 days. Okay. We're not going to talk about the 80s and the 90s. Okay. Amen. Your skin has been in the environment, like skin. Okay. My connection is unstable. Okay. I don't know what to tell you. So you need to wash your face again at night. I don't like it either. I don't like it either. Sometimes I'm like, no, you know what? I didn't put makeup on today, so I don't want to wash my face at night. But do yourself a favor, wash your face. But if you have a full face of makeup on and you wash your face, what you've really done is you've removed the makeup. You haven't cleaned your skin. Okay. Nothing is more, this is the perfect example. When you go to a hotel and they've got white towels, how long, first of all, are you surprised at how much makeup comes off on those towels when you think you've just washed your face? Like you've washed your face and you go to dry your face and you're like, what, why is there still makeup here? Okay. And do you find yourself feeling like almost every day you're needing to grab a fresh towel because it's white and it's showing all the things? Yeah, Pond's cold cream. The crease on my nose and right in the corner of my eye, big pores. Okay. Yeah. I'm telling you, this is going to be, yeah, you're going to love it. Okay. So you need to clean your face. Now, there is something that has been a bee in my bonnet and a burr in my saddle. And that is, now my brain just went, hold on. It's the makeup remover creams. What are they called? What's the word? It's not a cold cream. Pond's cold cream like derailed me. What's the name? I'm trying to think. Because Elemis makes one. They're everywhere. Oh, this is going to bug me. Somebody say it. I'm going to look it up. Hold on. Hold, please. Let me look up Sephora. And I love the Elemis brand. They make amazing products. Cleansing balm. Thank you. Thank you. Cleansing balm. This is what we do. We help each other out. And together we are one brain. Cleansing balm. I watched a dermatologist do a whole thing about Elemis. It's a brand at Sephora, Elemis. They are known for their cleansing balm. Like if you're a brand and cleansing balm is your thing, like it's got to be good if that's what you're known for, because it's not really a sexy product, right? It's a pro collagen cleansing balm. Okay. Like 50 grams, which I don't know how many ounces is that. It's not that big. And I don't know about you, but I go through cleansing balm fast. But this dang thing is like $42. They're very expensive. Okay. They melt your makeup away. It's got oil, it nourishes, it says it hydrates, and it does all these things. And this dermatologist, he was like, oh, it really does. The ingredients in here are amazing, but like, is it worth that price? Isn't it good? I know, Michelle. I'm lazy and forgetful by nature, so the struggle is real to do all the things both morning and night. All right. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Stacy. Stacy, you have to do it. Okay. Okay. That's what I have to tell you. But I got tired of spending all this money on cleansing balms. And so I'm going to tell you something. So the cleansing balm is going to remove your makeup, and it's fast. It will remove your makeup so quickly. All right. But here's what I found. This is a pre-cleanse cleansing oil by the brand Prequel. You can get this at Ulta. You can get it at Target. I feel guilty every time I mention Target. Okay, I'm so sorry. But I'm gonna show you. Let's look at Ulta because I don't remember the price. I've been using this for several months, and it is so fast. It's very, very liquidy. What's it called? Prequel. The lady who I've watched people do reviews on this, and they talk about, oh, oh no, it's not at Ulta. Hold on. It's going to be at a drugstore, probably for you. But don't let that fool you. So there's been a lot of influencers and people that I follow on YouTube who are like, oh yeah, like they know the lady. So she's like a famous makeup artist or somebody. Okay, 20 bucks, 19.99. Pre-cleanse, Prequel pre-cleanse nourishing oil cleanser. Why do they call it pre-glans with a G? Glans? Does that mean something to somebody? Do you understand what that means? I don't know what it means. And they also have a cleanser. Okay, so we're gonna get into this. Let me just let's see. So Michelle, which Elemis ones have you tried? I want to try the fig one and I want to try the cherry one. I did buy a 2-pack on QVC one time. I see the difference in my skin with glow plexion, but I feel it's not geared for us Gen X. I'm technically a Zennial. You're a cusper. I know. Oh, okay. Walmart Canada has it. Woohoo! And Amazon. I'm sure Amazon has it. And I do have an Amazon link. If you click that Amazon link that's in the description, it takes you, if you want a sneak peek at the book, takes you to the book that we're going to read for September. But you can still, then that'll get you in there, whatever. But that's Amazon America. Anyway. So what was I going to say? Yeah, that's the thing, Michelle. Like I got to the point where I was like, okay, all bets are off. Like I have to do what I need to do to get this skin. Like the problem was me. The problem was me and my skin and just needing. It is? Kathy, how do you know that? Glance is German for glow. Yeah, it's G, and just replace for cleanse, replace the C with a G. Anyways, this has Sika oil, linoleic acid, rice bran oil. I do know that rice is really good for your skin. That Sika oil is the calming. That I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but that's the product that I've had to look for in the ingredient that I've had to look for in products to help to reduce redness in my skin. So right now, I'm very happy looking at my skin in the monitor because I don't see my redness showing through. And I have on, because I'm trying out this new, this is only the second time I've worn it. Iconic London Super Smoother Skin Tints. So I kind of got on a skin tint kick. So this is what I have on right now. I don't have any color corrector on underneath it. I'm very happy about that. So back to this removes, I really don't notice a difference in the way that the makeup is removed. Now, personally, and I do follow some ladies that are estheticians, medical estheticians, and they say when you're removing your makeup to use some kind of a microfiber cloth. So like a makeup eraser. And I happen to have a couple sets of those. You know, they come in their little washy pouches that you put them in. So I usually wet one of those. You could use a dry, but I wet it. I put this on my face, rub it all in, just like 30 seconds, just get all the makeup to start dissolving. I take the makeup eraser that's damp and I just wipe it all away. And then I wash my face because now when I go to wash my face, I am cleaning my pores. I'm cleaning my skin because I got the makeup out of the way All right. So if you think of it like that. The other thing to think about, especially if you're not good at doing your routine every day. Miss Tara, hi. Good to see you. Oh, I'm so happy you're here. Yes. Oh, yes, the video with the skin tint, me like. You're so funny. My grandma only spoke German. I know mostly bad words directed at me. That is fun. Okay, that's good times. Um, so yes, so Tara, we're just talking about like menopause and the effect it's had on skin and how I have gone down a rabbit hole, but a happy hole of discovery. And some things I've figured out, and some things I'm still in the process of figuring out. The whole topic lights a fire under me. And so that is usually my sign that like I'm supposed to follow that. So that's what I'm doing. I'm following it. And oh yeah, it even says here, Sika, Centella asiatica extract specifically blended in sunflower oil. Okay, well then that's all it says. Okay. It gets your makeup off your face for 20 bucks. And it lasts a really long time. Because here's the thing. When I used to work behind a cosmetic counter and people would come up for a care consultation, we go through the whole thing and I lay all the products out. I just realized I went on a tangent. I'm going to get back to what I was going to say if you have a hard time with your system. Okay. So proud of my brain right now. Okay. But I would lay everything out for them. And it could run several $100s depending on what's going on with their skin. Very rarely could somebody afford all of that stuff. And so they're like, okay, what are the most important things that I need? All right. The most important things, well, you've got to clean your skin well, but also here's the thing, even with the LMS cleansing balms that we were talking about, they're so expensive. They've got really good ingredients in their skin, but like personally, I want to put my money into the ingredients in a product that's going to stay on my skin, not something I'm going to rinse down the drain. Because that LMS cleansing balm literally has 30 seconds to get shit done before it's down the drain. You see what I'm saying? So then I'm like, well, why am I spending money there? So that's what I would say to people is I would say, okay, you need a good, and this was back in the day, like I haven't looked for a new cleanser until recently. So I would tell them back then, Neutrogena in the blue bottle. I don't even know if they still make it, but Neutrogena in the blue bottle, it's a basic foaming cleanser, doesn't strip your skin. It's going to do the job. Save your money there. Put it into your serums and put it into your moisturizers, right? Yes, I'm tired of washing money down the drain. Sherry, have you used? I have not. That cleanser, no, Kathy, but I do want to use that. Okay, hold on a sec, because you hear Bella? She's being a pain in my butt. And now you're going to see all this stuff over here, because today Mr. Brown decided that he's going to work at Caitlin's bathroom, putting in a new fan and changing out her sink and doing stuff in the bathtub. I'm like, what? Hold on. Bella? See this right here. You're not. Get in here. You get in here. You say hi to the ladies. Say hi to the ladies. When you get up here and lay down and be quiet. Don't disturb. Hi, ladies. Okay. So I have not tried that, but I do want to. Now, I am going to give some honorable mention to a cleanser that I just put in my link tree in the description. I just put it in my link tree right before I went live because I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, this is one of the few cleansers that I have used that I actually still think about. Does that sound just sad that that's what my life has come to? That I think about a cleanser. But here's what happened. One Christmas, I bought so I used to work for Estee Lauder, and every Christmas, Estee Lauder would have this big, big, like, holiday kit, massive holiday kit. Do you guys remember? And it was cheap. Like, it was a purchase with a purchase. So, like, I think you had to spend a certain amount of money and then you could buy this kit. But it was like $400 worth of makeup that was 70 bucks, 75 bucks or something like that, and you got one every year. See? Yes, exactly. Exactly. Um, okay, wait, yeah, tired of okay, I just wanna make sure I'm caught up. So, the bad part was customers didn't come back for months and months and months because they had enough makeup for forever. Well, they had something, not quite to the extent anymore, but they had a little something last Christmas. And they had like an eyeshadow palette. And what I usually do, because I've got 2 nieces and I got my daughter and I got my sister and I got my mom, is I will buy stuff, like a set of stuff, and then divvy it out for different little gifts, right? Or like if my daughter has a friend or whatever that she's gonna give a gift to, like I just like then I bundle it up because it's also a way that you can give a really nice gift, but you're not like spending a ton of money. So, in that set, there was a full size Estee Lauder creamy concealer. It's in a pink tube. It's on my link tree. I'm gonna tell you something right now. Here it is. I can still it has a really lovely scent too. I can still smell it. See that? $29 at Sephora, okay? Now, this is not your makeup remover. You still gotta remove your makeup, but this is your cleanser. And it was so soft and hydrating and creamy. It was amazing. Now, this Prequel facial cleanser that I've never used, does this have, and this is the one that has the glycerin in it. See, gentle non-stripping glycerin cleanser for face and body. What? See, I think I would like to use this. So I'll try this too. Yeah. Yeah, that's $17.99 for that guy. So I would like to try that. But I'm just saying, if you want to treat yourself, and I'm telling you, how long did I use that cleanser? That cleanser, I used it morning and night. And I swear it was 3 or 4 months that I used it because I kept using too much. You literally use like the size of a pearl is all that you need. Yes. Oh, yeah, Lancome and Estee Lauder. Isn't that so funny? Kinda smells like roses. It does a little, but I am averse to the rose smell, so it's not too much like roses that it was bad for me. But it just I don't know. I still think about that cleanser. So I'm gonna try the Prequel, and this is also what I wanna do on this channel, guys. If there is something that you're like, "Oh, I've always wondered about that product or this or that or whatever," ask me. Ask me because I might already have it, okay? Or I might decide that I'm gonna use it, and I will give you my honest review. Or if you've used it, I would love to hear your review. Okay, so, one more thing about a cleanser, another recommendation of if you're looking for, because, yes, we like to save money, but sometimes, like, if skincare is your thing, we all have our things. Some people it's handbags, some people it's, whatever. We all have our things and no judgment. You spend whatever you want to spend on it. But the brand Tatcha, Tatcha, I have used their cleansers before, and they have like little a mini kit. So I put that in my link tree also. There's a mini kit where you have their cleanser. And the reason I use that all the time is because whenever I travel, again, all bets are off when I travel. I'm grabbing minis, even if it's stuff that I didn't normally use at home. So, yes, check Sephora and get a whiff. Yeah, I can't do roses. No, so don't worry. It's just like a more of a florally, I think a florally smell. But then no, it was very pleasant. It was very soothing. Roses, it reminds me of tea rose perfume and little old ladies in church when I was growing up, and I just wanna gag. I just wanna gag. So, you'll be fine. Um, if you by the way, if you ever buy something and it doesn't work out for you, just tell them 'em you're allergic to it, and they'll take it back. They'll take it back. So, Tatcha cleanser, their rice cleanser, any of their cleansers. Get it for whatever skin type you have. They're fantastic. Their moisturizers are fantastic. Um, but there's that little set that's a little more little cleanser. There's a little toner. It's an essence. And then a little moisturizer. And I think it might even have a little eye cream in there. Yeah. But get the makeup off first. Now let's just say you're like, sure, I don't want to deal with this oil or a cleansing balm or even a wipe, whatever. You would just need to wash your face twice. But that could get expensive depending on the cleanser that you're using. But the first time you wash your face, it's breaking down the makeup. It's not cleaning your skin. So that's also the mystery solved if you find that you keep having breakouts. You're like, I wash my face every night. Do you remove the makeup and then wash your skin? Or are you just removing the makeup? Because that could be. That could be. Yes, very, very pleasant. Yes. Okay. Now we move into so you've removed your makeup, you've washed your skin. You're going to use a liquid exfoliant, whatever day if it's Sunday and Thursday night. This is whoopie-doo. You're whooping it up with Kathy over here. This is twice a day. And this one smells more, it's a brand new one, like medicinal. Like again, we're Gen X. Remember the it's not the zit cream, but it has that like zing, okay? But let it dry down. It dries down very quickly. Here's how it looks different now that I'm doing skincare at 55. I used to brush my teeth and then I would remove my makeup and wash my face and do my whole thing. Now I start removing my makeup, wash my face, put a little of this dude on my face. So now my face is wet, dries quickly though, is wet. So now what do? Now I'm going to do my estrogen cream because I got a minute. So I do a little estrogen cream. Okay. This is real life. Now it's dry. Now I'm going to move on to my toner. All right. It's a milky toner or it's an essence. Friends, Romans, countrymans. Tier, milk, skin toner. Milky toners are the bomb.com. I got my first milky toner at TJ Maxx. This brand, Sarah Barrier, I had never, Holika. Don't ask. It's Korean. I saw it there. It's ceramide. It gently tidies up your skin. I mean, who doesn't want that? See, this is why I got it. Essential for dry skin and revives the skin barrier. So I started here, and this was, look, do you ever just wander TJ Maxx just because you're just, in fact, I think I got this when Caitlin went to college last year because I was feeling sad. And so I started roaming the aisles looking for mugs, journals. That's kind of what I do. Okay. If you see me at the Max, wander in the halls, Sherry's having some emotional issues. All right. I don't know how I made it through my teens. Sea breeze. There you go. I can still smell it. Same. Yes. So Kathy knows about this tier too. So this one, I don't even know if you can find it because again, I got it at TJ Maxx, but it doesn't matter. There are a million milky toners out there. Tier is a very, very good. Tier is very, very good. And it is a Korean brand that you can get on Amazon. Again, use the Linktree link on my Amazon favorites. I looked at Ulta and they didn't have this at Ulta, but they had the cream. We'll get to creams in a minute. The cream I got at Costco. Wait till you see what I got. I know. I mean, I'm there to get, a rotisserie chicken the size of a turkey, and I look over and I'm all, "What is this? What?" So, Milky Toner. These are hydrating. They've got ceramides in them. I don't know that you really could go wrong with with any Milky Toner, and especially if it's a Korean brand. Laneige, the lip mask that everybody uses, um, they make a Milky Toner. But that one I think is pretty expensive. But this big old honking thing was like 20 bucks. Make sure, I did a video about this, but in case you didn't see it, make sure that if you buy something on Amazon, let's say you look this up on Amazon, look to see who's selling it. If it says visit the Tier store, click on that. Go to the Tier store. If it's like a page of stuff from Tier, that's it. If it's a third-party seller, no. Okay? Because it can't be trusted. But this has chamomile extract, rice bran. I told you, that's what that Tatcha brand has, a lot of rice bran in it. That's a Japanese brand. After cleansing, gently apply an appropriate amount on the face in the direction of skin texture. So yeah, I put a little bit here, put it all over. Now, you can put this on in layers. You could put it on, let it dry. Go get your jammies on. Come back, do another layer. Brush your teeth. Let it dry. Do another layer. They say you can layer it. You don't have to. I just do the one. But you could layer it up to 7 times. That's what those estheticians say. Like, go get the pillows off your bed, right? I'll do all your little things. Go paint your nails. I don't know. Moisturizing and soothing. I adore it. I've heard that you should leave your cleanser on for a bit before washing it off. Well, maybe, but I don't know because I feel like a cleanser, it does have a certain amount of, soapiness to it, right? And it's got your dirt from your face kind of all mushed up in there. I just feel like I would rather get my vitamins. My I wish we said that here in the US. I love that when I go to England, the vitamins. You get your vitamins from your toner, your serum, and your moisturizer. Let everything else go down the drain, Okay, let me see. Yes, doesn't I love it too. It makes my skin feel soothed, cool, hydrated, glowy, like, it just gives you kind of that glass skin look. Um, yeah, I think so too, Kathy. She says, I would think that leaving it on might strip some stuff your face needs." Yeah. So, since I do have this as well, this is thinner, so you wanna go thinnest to thickest because it just makes sense. The thinner stuff, because if you put thick guy on, I mean, I would let it dry first, but still, this is this is like twice as thick as this guy. And I'm just using it up because here's the thing, I don't like to waste stuff unless I just hate it. If I hate it, I'll throw it away. All right, do I have another toner? Oh, I do, and I have not opened it. PDRN. Have you guys heard of PDRN? It's from salmon. They get it from salmon. This is the brand Medicube. I think that Medicube is a really good brand. Again, an appropriate amount. Pat lightly for absorption. Absorption. Why does that sound funny? I don't like it when they put the stickers on the top because then I can't get in it. But okay. Let's see what this one looks like. PDRN Pink Niacinamide Milky Toner. So I have a serum that I started using that's got PDRN in it. I'm telling you something. I know, Belsy. I noticed a difference in my skin. Hydrated, I think it's really helped reduce the redness and, like, calm it down. Just looks plump. So that's why I went ahead and I got this. Let's see if this is, like, thick. When you have extra on your hands, by the way, so this is new. Has this happened to you yet? Have you started using skincare on your forearms? All that sun damage? It just keeps getting better and better. Friends, the number of expensive things we've trashed because I know. I know. Oh, Michelle says, "My friend says Medicube is fantastic." So I have did I bring it? I meant to. I did. The Collagen Night wrapping mask. I'm still evaluating this. I slept in it and woke up looking like I had spider webs everywhere. Not good. I could be the problem. I'm willing to own that. So I'm still testing it out. Okay, this is the Medicube PDRN. See how, ew. You know what it looks like? It looks like when you had the chicken pox and you put the, what is that stuff called? Because my brain is, what's it called? The lotion that you put on the spots. There's no scent. Ooh. But it feels so good. Calamine, calamine. You didn't know you were coming to a quiz show tonight, did you? You guys. Oh, that's good. Some toners are a little bit sticky, so you have to wash my hands afterwards. Oh, that's really nice. Dedicated to real results, they'll have you know. Okay. So I am going to, again, I'm going to finish using this up, but once I'm done, I'll be layering this guy and this guy. I know, and you're thinking, how do you have so much time? This is where I'm going to circle back. Oh my God, it took me a long time to circle back to this. Stacy, this is for you. I'm sorry. It took me a minute. If you wait until you are so exhausted downstairs to come upstairs and go to bed, you're screwed. Thank you. Come visit me for more life hacks. You're screwed. You're screwed. Okay? Here's a thought. Make your bedtime routine something that you do for yourself. Self-care. Do you have a show on YouTube? Because I have a lot of YouTube shows that I like to watch. You go watch me. Take me with you. Okay? Get something, get a podcast, get an audiobook, get a TV show, get something that you like to watch. Come upstairs, like after dinner, kitchen's cleaned, everybody's like settled, depends on how old your kids are or whatever, okay? Come upstairs and make it a thing a couple of hours before you go to bed. It's not going to take you a couple of hours to do this, but your skin is going to feel so good. I don't know what it is about this toner. Everybody that I've recommended it to, and again, it doesn't have to be this toner. It could be any milky toner. There's joy in this for some reason because it feels so good and soothing. So I'm putzing around in my room, getting the bed ready, light a candle, unless you think that your husband's going to get the wrong idea. And then that's going to launch a whole other sequence of events that you're just not ready for. Screw the candle, leave the light on. What I'm saying is, take a bath, do something like line these up along the tub. And then you can just every, couple of minutes. I just started gua sha. Oh, Egyptian oil. Is there a certain brand that you like? I love gua sha. I wake up in the morning and even right now, I could do it and it would help to reduce puffiness and drain the stuff. I had windburn and used Tear and Immediate Soothe. Yes. I try to do skincare after dinner, sometimes long before bedtime. Yes. Turn on the audiobook and start on my face. Right. I never thought about it, but using skincare on the forearm. Yes. Not the super expensive stuff, but like if you have stuff left over, sometimes because it's looking rough over here. I'll just tell you that. I'm going to open this now that the sun has the sun has gone behind the house, open across the street. All right. So what else do I have in my little bag of tricks? Oh, okay. So now we get into moisturizers. Let's talk about we're gonna talk about the range. I save empty jars now because I wanna talk to you guys about stuff. So, many moons ago, uh, Kathy and I were talking because we were both just really on the struggle bus to get enough moisture in our skin. And I mean, I was using everything and layers and like I just and taking the collagen and doing all the things but my skin just continually was getting drier, drier, drier. Something had to change and I had to like pull out all the stuff. That I really think, Kathy, when was that we started um messing around with the Caudalie? This this I was for a while was having to supplement as a night cream. The old night cream that I was using, I started using it during the day. This became my night because I was at that level. Now here's the problem. This is over $100. When you first buy it, it's like 100 and what is it, Kathy? Like 110 or something like 6 months ago? Yeah. Oh, last winter. Oh my gosh. She goes, "I considered straight oil. It was last winter." Okay. Okay. So, well, yeah, because it's 9 to okay. So yeah, 6 to 8 months ago. Um, yeah, Laura was in on this too. And I just was like, "Okay, I have to do what my skin needs, period, end of story. Mama's gotta do what mama's gotta do." So, the refills of this are like $99, but I think when you first buy it, it's like 100 and somewhere between a hun I know there's a 119. Yeah, I've bought 2, and it hurt. It hurt. And so, I've bought a few of these. And this one's empty, but I do have a refill in the cupboard. But the thing is, yeah, see the little thing pops out. Um, but I have so many others that I want to try to report back. But I'm going to tell you, if you are just at your wits end, she's going to solve your problems. This one right here. It's cheaper than a facelift. Okay. Okay. Now, I kept seeing Bethany Frankel, from Real Housewives. I kept seeing her and some other people on TikTok talking about the L'Oreal Midnight Cream. Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's like the angels are singing there. L'Oreal Midnight Cream. This is $29. I also used this up. So what I started doing was she was my daytime, nighttime, so I could save the Caudalie. This is a fantastic cream for $29. My only thing, it has like so L'Oreal is a French brand, just like Lancome products, any like high-end products, designer, what they're going to have a strong scent. It has a strong scent. It's not unpleasant, it's just too strong for me. I don't care for it, but it doesn't mean I won't buy this again because it was good and I keep smelling it, but it's like it wasn't my favorite scent. Oh, Michelle, the only thing stopping me from getting a facelift is watching Botched. Yeah, it's not bad. It's summer face approved, but I'm gonna see what winter brings. I don't care for the scent. No, I don't care for the scent either. No. Okay. You have a fourth one for emergencies. Now, here's the other thing, and these also tend to be expensive, but um, Tatcha, that Tatcha brand that I was telling you about with the cleanser and everything. Now, this particular one is called Ageless Enriching Renewal Cream. I could not find this on their website. I don't think they sell it anymore, which is probably why I got this on a really good deal. I get an Ipsy box. Remember Ipsy when it used to be $10 and they'd send you some random samples and crap? Back when I was a stay-at-home mom before I worked and had my online business, I did it. It gave me a thrill. 6 months later, I was hostile because I had all this crap little tiny crap, but in envelopes of things that I was like, well, I don't want to throw it out. But then I never used it. I ended up just throwing everything out. So now they've upgraded where you get like 3 full-size products. And then if you want to upgrade again, anyway, it's like they got all these different levels. If you're interested, let me know because I think I have a code for that. Okay. So when I went to get my last month's box, they're like, hey, do you want to add anything on? And they have categories of stuff that's marked down. So this was marked down, and that's why I grabbed it because I knew anything Tatcha was going to be good. I had never used this particular cream. I've used the one in the purple jar, and I don't remember the name. This, like, you can't even smell anything. It's so light. It's lovely. And this is great. But now I'm telling you about it, and I don't know if you can get it. Okay. But the one in the purple jar, I love for daytime. I used to use it at night, and then, again, skin was like, hold my beer, hold my beer. All right. Last night and today, for the first time, I used Tears. It's called ceramic cream. Odd name. I don't know if it translated exactly the way they meant for it to. A moisturizing cream containing Beauty serum, shea butter. It's shea butter, and witch hazel extract for smooth and glossy skin like porcelain. English is not their first language. I'm gonna tell you, I only used it on half my face last night because I'm like, what if I'm going live tomorrow? What if I wake up and like I have a thing? Like, what if I'm allergic to it or something? I'm not usually allergic to things. I'm gonna tell you something. Well, that right there is like for the full face. This stuff, I was super impressed. Like super impressed. The Tatcha was still a little bit better, but I got, oh my gosh, can you see how just like glowy and hydrating? So, so good. It just a smidge better. Just like a kiss, like a feather better. But I got this cream and I got this at Costco. I didn't understand. Why is it an eye cream? Comes with a collagen eye cream. And then this is the same thing, collagen eye cream. I guess one's for travel. It's just your basic thing. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense to me, but okay. But look at this. Are you ready? You're not ready for this. Look at this. Okay. Put your finger here, or you put your thumb. You put your finger, and then watch. Stop it. Stop it right now. That's a lot of product. Hold on. Okay, so here's a tip. If you got patches, you got dry patches, get an eye cream. Put it on top. Okay, that's a lot. That's more than I bargained for. And I don't recommend that much. That was only one pump. This stuff, I mean, I was rolling. I was kind of doing a mini gua sha this morning. And I even noticed, I don't know that I've ever, see, now I'm getting makeup. I'm all screwed up. Look at how much that is. Okay, let's calm down, shall we? But I even noticed my eyes feeling hydrated later on, like an hour or so later. I don't think I've ever noticed that before, okay? Right? So, like, okay, if you're during the day, yeah, if you're just during the day, you notice, oh wait, my makeup is starting to settle in the pores or in the lines. Now it's gonna settle where there's a lot of movement, okay? So this is normal. But like if it's just settling, like for me, like right here in my pores, I would take a little bit of eye cream and just kind of put it there and kind of just move it around and zhuzh it up and revive it. Okay, that's a thought. But yeah, these 3 things, I don't remember how much I paid at Costco, but it was in a bundle. You know how they do, how they have their things, and it was not that much. Like, I don't think it was more than $40 for all of this. I wish I had a brain that would remember that stuff, but it doesn't. Oh, here, see, that's the sunscreen that I use, is that brand Tatcha, because it's all mineral. And it's really thin, so because I can't wear chemical sunscreens. But there was one more thing. Let me see. Is that everything? That is everything that I have right now to show you. And we've been going for like a little over an hour, so it's probably about time. But I do recommend this tier because but I just started it, so you can kind of hang tight for the review. And then this was the mask I was telling you about. Supposedly, I watched the ladies on the TikTok. They put this mask all over their face at night as their very last step after moisturizer. They let it dry for 15 minutes, then you go to bed. I put it on, went to bed to read my book. And after about 15 minutes, I started feeling tight in here. And I'm all, whoa, whoa. Because you're supposed to, the way it's advertised, you're supposed to wake up in the morning and you have this and then you peel it off and it comes off in one sheet and you have glass skin. You have skin that looks like this in the morning, super hydrated. Well, after 15 minutes, when my skin started feeling dry and tight, I thought, no. So I got up and I removed the mask from this area and I put more moisturizer on and I just thought, okay, forget it. I'll just leave the mask the rest of the area, but I'm taking it off right here. When I went to remove it there, it did come off in one sheet. It was actually hard for me to not keep going because I was having a good time. But I stopped myself. When I woke up in the morning, thank God, Medicube, that it was hair wash day. Because I had what looked like spider webs all in my hair, all over my pajamas, because I had put it, because if I'm doing it, why not just do the whole thing, right? No, no. So I thought, okay, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I didn't put on a thick enough coat, although it did peel off here in this region after 15 minutes. Hi, Boozy. She's so cute. Hi, baby. She's so cute. So, yeah. So getting the rest of that off was near impossible. I had to get in the shower, and that was a mess. That was a mess, and that made me angry, and it was reminiscent of the time that I was really stressed out and exhausted, and I decided to take a bath with a bath bomb from Lush, and they had this one that was a black rose, and I put the bath bomb in the bathtub, and it turned the entire tub black. I was black. The tub was black, like charcoal. I had to take a shower. Then I went to scrub the tub and it wouldn't rinse out. It was stuck. And it was stuck in all the jets because it's like a jacuzzi tub. And so I had to get a toothbrush and clean. So do you see what I'm saying? And then I sent a scathing email to Lush, to the company for that. But that's for another day, I guess, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I was livid. Now you might think, sure, I just go to bed. No, I was so pissed that I had to get that tub clean. I could not sleep unless that tub was clean. And so then I spent about 45 minutes scrubbing the tub because it was like there was an oil that made it stick instead of just being able to rinse it. So I don't fall for that anymore. No, no. I love the toner. I'm looking at the eye cream and stuff. Yeah. Now they have, it is my, I guess I'm going shopping. I know. Dry under eyes. They're the worst. Those dry under eyes are the worst. Yes. I stopped getting Ipsy because they kept sending me the same products every other month. Okay. I will have to stop if that's what's going to happen. Oh, you've never used Tatcha? I love the Tatcha stuff, but again, it's not to the level of the Caudalie, this particular Caudalie when it comes to hydrating. Okay. So jury's still out on this. I'm still reviewing it. And I think we've covered it all. The only other thing, I could save this, but I'm not going to because I see it out of the corner of my eye. Since we're talking about, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? When you're halfway through the day and you start to get dry patches, right? And that's why we nickname each other patches. Or the makeup starts to settle or separate. Okay. Typically, whatever skincare you were using was not hydrating enough to keep you going throughout the day. So there are a couple of things that I do. Like I said, that was the first thing I thought of when I saw this eye cream. I'm like, oh my God, I can do that during the day. But next time I won't. I'll wipe some of it off on my hand, then do it, or maybe just do it with my finger so I don't have so much product. So that's one thing you can do. Just grab your eye cream and use that. The other thing you can do, this is from Rare Beauty. It's called Always an Optimist. It's a 4-in-1 mist. See, it's kind of separates and you got to shake it. This is like, it's not a setting spray to keep your makeup on all day, but it's like a refresher. It's like a refresher and a hydrator. Oh my God, it feels so good. Also, if you use, sorry, don't breathe after you do. No, it's got a lovely scent. It's light. Kind of like a rose water situation, but it's got a little more to it than that. It does a little bit more than that. So it helps to marry the powder products and the cream products. So if you put on a liquid foundation and then you have a cream bronzer, but then you use a powder blush and then you touch up with a little bit of powder, but then you're like, well, now I just kind of look dusty. I wanted to set, but I don't. So if you spray this and then just let it dry, those things will kind of like melt into each other. So I use this during the day. If I'll use that, and usually that'll take care of it. If it doesn't take care of it, if I've gone too far and I'm just way super dry or patchy, there's two things. These are essentially the same thing. I mean, one is a little bit better than the other, but there's a brand called Depology Caviar Serum Stick. I don't know if it has caviar in it. I mean, it must, or they can't say that, right? And I'm trying to think how much this is. I feel like it's like $29. I'll look it up. They have some good serums that I've used too. Okay, they're the ones that had the Matrixyl 3000 serum that I bought by itself, but that was like $40 on its own. So that wasn't good because then it just costs too much. Let me see. Shop Topology serum sticks. Where did I just see that? That's what this is. It's a serum stick. It's $30. Moisturizing caviar multi-balm stick. They have a multi-peptide anti-aging eye stick too. Oh, I don't know. I didn't know about that. Caffeine cooling eye serum stick. Smoothing serum. I don't know. Anyway, this little tiny guy is a serum and you can put it on top of your makeup. So I just go in like that sometimes. And it just feels just like a serum. And I get in there and I just kind of break up the makeup. Break up the makeup. Now, that's $30, but this also works. Elf. It's the Chipper Chicken. Daily Dew Stick. And it comes in different colors. This is the rosé. I didn't buy this for this reason. I think I bought it. I don't know why I bought it. Because it was pink and I bought it. And it was cheap. Okay. But it is like a hydrating stick that has a little bit of luminosity to it. Just a little, not really much. Honestly, once you rub it in, there's really like nothing there. But it's cooling. It feels cool to the touch for some reason. And you can, yeah, dusty. Dusty, crusty. You know that. Yes. I love Stacey. Thanks so much for going through all this homework and sharing it with us. You're so welcome. Oh, Michelle, she says, I get hydrofacials every month with intense hydration mask. It helps for maybe 2 weeks. Yes, I was doing that as well. And that dang thing was costing me hundreds of dollars. One of my dear friends would give me these hydrofacials, but it's still very expensive. And that's why I haven't been back for a while. Because I'm just like, there's got to be another way. And did you ever do the one with the J-Lo glow? She even said, she goes, I hate to say this because she goes, I just, I don't get caught up in all the hype, but she goes, that one is really good. And it was really good. It was like a microdermabrasion hydrofacial thing. And I loved it. But yeah, you could go broke trying to get that done. 114 a month. That's actually a deal though. Mine was very, very a lot more expensive. Yeah. So anyways, go to your drugstore or go online. Elf on a shelf, and it's a do stick. Do the do. So anyway, I hope that this was helpful for you guys. Thanks for hanging out. We didn't even talk about the book. Here is the book for this month. This is the book we're reading. We're only doing one, and it's going to be a movie. Now, sometimes I don't like to read the book before the movie. I don't know. If I watch the movie first, then I don't read the book. The book is always better, right? Hold on. Gotta give it my face here. Okay, this is the book. Andy Weir, Project Hail Mary. Now, does that look like a cover of a book that you would want to read? No, I know, I get it, but it's a really interesting story, and Ryan Gosling is going to play the lead. Okay, that's all you need to know. Okay, let me read this to you. Can somebody? You know what? I was even thinking this today as I was listening to I was on the treadmill and I'm listening to a book, Namesake by Adrienne Young. The names of the people, there's Zairn and Zola. Why? I don't know anybody in my life with a Z. I know one person with a Z name. And now we've got two, and they're both on the same ship. Like I have no. Anyway, Ryland Grace. I'm just saying, why can't somebody be named Jeff? Ryland Grace is the sole survivor on a desperate last chance mission, and if he fails, humanity and the earth itself will perish. Except that right now, he doesn't know that. He can't even remember his own name, let alone the nature of his assignment or how to complete it. All he knows is that he's been asleep for a very, very long time, and he's just been awakened to find himself millions of miles from home with nothing but two corpses for company. You had me at hello, okay? She's riveted. Okay. His crewmates dead, his memories fuzzily returning. Ryland realizes that an impossible task now confronts him. Hurtling through space on this tiny ship, it's up to him to puzzle out an impossible scientific mystery and conquer an extinction level threat to our species. And with the clock ticking down and the nearest human being light years away, he's got to do it all alone. I could be the announcer guy. An arm and a leg. Okay. Or does he? An irresistible. Wait, what? Hold on. Where am I? Okay. An irresistible interstellar adventure as only Andy Weir could deliver. Project Hail Mary is a tale of discovery, speculation, and survival to rival The Martian while taking us to places it never dreamed of going. Remember the movie with Matt Damon? That's the same author. That was actually a really good book or a good movie. It was a good one. I love Matt Damon too. But remember the potato? Anyway, I don't want to spoil it for you. I should narrate. Yes, it sounds a wee bit like Jason Bourne. Exactly. I love me some Jason Bourne. Yes. And he is easy on the eyes. I wish we all lived closer. We could go watch it together. But anyways, we're reading that or listening to it, whatever you choose. I heard the audio is fantastic. Sometimes if I'm trying to get through a book, I'll do a little bit of both because I'll use my Spotify free audio and then I'll get like the Kindle version and I kind of go back and forth. But whatever blows your skirt up, sister, I don't care. It's good for you. So yes, the links for the things are in the description in my link tree. They're listed individually, but then I also tried to group some stuff. Oh, and there is some stuff in the link tree that I have not tried yet that's at the top. It's a brand. This is what we were talking about yesterday, Kathy. It's called Anua, Anua. They sell it at Ulta. It's a Korean brand. I've heard really good things about it. So, in addition to trying that Prequel glycerin cleanser, I also want to start trying a little bit of the Anua products. Again, Korean skincare. So, they've got the toner, they've got the serums, they've got the things. If you have a particular skin condition that you've been trying to solve, shoot me a message if you'd like help figuring it out. Happy to help. I'll tap into some of my experience, but also just some of my things that I've tried. So, yeah, happy to help. So I'll see you back here next Thursday at 6 p.m. Okay. Yeah. Kathy says that Korean skincare is working for me. Yay. Yay. Oh, and she's loving the second book. So we read, her and I just happened to read, what was the first one? What's her name? Fable? Adrienne Young. She's the lady that wrote The Unmaking of June Farrell. So I think Fable was the first one, and then this one's called Namesake. It's really good. I like it a lot. Fable. Yeah. I'm gonna hop over to watch your PO. Oh yeah. Please do check in. I'm trying to figure out my schedule for videos on when I'm gonna drop them, but I'll probably drop like 2 extended videos a week. I have one I'm gonna drop tomorrow. I don't think it'll be ready to drop in the morning, but hopefully like by noon Pacific time it'll be there. So check in. I have like 4 now, I think. So I'm gonna just keep adding to them. I have a lot of products. What I really want to do is I have some boxes of stuff sitting here that I have not opened because I want to do an unboxing live with first impressions. Then I'll go use the products, or then I'll do a video where I actually try it on for the first time, first impressions. Anyway, just taking you through the whole journey and stuff that I'm learning, experiences I'm having, and things like that. So just put me on at night, friends, when you're doing your skincare. I will be your friend. I will keep you company. Okay. Can you do them on paydays? I know. I'm so sorry. When is paydays? Just shoot me a message. Okay. So Stacy, the book club. So we're going to read for the month of September, and then we'll do the book club the first Thursday of the following month. So the first Thursday of October, we'll talk about Project Hail Mary. And then whatever book we read in October, we'll talk about it the first Thursday in November. Okay, sound good? And I know the holidays are busy too, so we may just do like one book for the whole season. I don't know, or whatever. We could do two. And if you know what, and if you don't want to read it, whatever, don't read it. It's fine. Okay. All right. Love you guys. Thanks so much for being here. I'll see you next week. Bye.